Hey everybody, Rob Orgel with Silencer Syndicate. We're here at the East Valley Tactical event, and we're at the, it's a hard word to pronounce.
It is, but what we say is Volquartsen. Volquartsen, so just like a quartz crystal.
You know, when I said like the sink or the scythe or the, you know, that tool that people use for cutting wheat, and what Silencer Co. came up with a name that's similar to it, and everybody's like, Rob, you're illiterate. It's like, I already know that. You're not fooling me. Okay, so Volquartsen, which, I mean, everybody kind of knows who they are. They've been around for a while. They're a very well-refined 10-22, a well-refined Mark IV pistol, and they kill it in the 22 market.
They do. And not only 22, but a lot of the rimfires. So 17 HMR, 22 Magnum. We have 22 long rifle pistols with the Mark IVs, Mark IIIs. We also have our Summit action, so straight pull action for the 22s, 17 Mach 2, 17 HMR, and 22 Magnum.
Because 17 is just, it's not a good semi-auto. They're just unreliable.
We do have semi-auto 17.
Reliably?
Reliably.
Really?
So.
How interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, and the straight pull makes sense too, because you're maximizing how quiet you can get that rifle to be.
Correct.
Dude, love it. And then with your pistol, you went specifically short on your barrel.
We did go specifically short. So we have our Mini Scorpion here today, so 3-inch barrel. Reliably shoots CCI standard velocities up to mini mags with still saying subsonic.
Killer. Because the barrel's so short, you're scrubbing block like an MP5 SD would do anyways.
Correct.
Cool. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Well, I love what you're doing here. I definitely want to get some hands-on time.
Okay.
I'm probably going to bug you later on to get some hands-on time on the channel, particularly with the straight pull. Okay. Because we did I don't know if you saw the 22 head-to-head video.
I did see that one.
You did. And there was a couple of people in the comments are like, you know, Rob, you used a semi-auto. You used a bolt action. It's like, yeah, bolt actions are fun, but like that's a lot of work for a 22.
It is.
To have a straight pull makes a ton of sense.
It does make a ton of sense because you're not getting the action running back and forth. You're just getting the trigger itself.
Yeah, and like kind of that Olympic style, you can really quickly, really easily just kick out rounds because it's a 22. It doesn't really need a full up, back, forward, down action.
No.
Yeah.
It just nice little cam over click on the end and you're good to go.
Cool. Well, I look forward to checking that out too, and I might hit you up on the side a little later.
All right.
Cool. Well, let's get into it.
So this is our Summit action. Straight pull biathlon style action on it. Uses 22 magazines. Together with a lightweight carbon fiber barrel, and we do have a Huxwrx flow-through TI can on it.
This thing is crazy light, and a cool thing is straight pull is it's really very ambidextrous.
It is.
Yeah, you can dump fire control and run that action, or come over the top.
Yep.
But of course, we'll be lefty for a minute. Yeah, that is real quick. Nobody's looking. Gosh, that is pleasantly quiet. Okay, last one. Yeah, I can see why this kills it in the market space.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
So normally we have an extended magazine release down to the bottom. This one has our rapid release. You can just push forward on the release.
His suppressor isn't quite as quiet. Yeah, that's cool. That's a little bit more. Not that you need to rush with your straight pull process, but that's a cool design. This is one of your designs, the mag release?
That is our design for the mag release. Worked with our TG2000 trigger groups or the TGS trigger groups in the Summits.
Very cool. And then this guy, I was looking at this footprint you guys put together.
Yes.
So that you can move your optic rearward, you can accommodate anybody, and you've got a rail so you can have whatever optic you like.
Yep, we have, so it fits roughly 5 different patterns. We got the RMR, Seymour Slide Ride, Burst Fast Fire, Loophole Delta Point Pro, Shield RMS, but it still comes with a rail, so you can put on go with optic, whether it is straight scope or like the larger 30 mil tube red dots.
And this thing is really light, and I like that you put QDs on here. This is a lot of good thought went into this design.
So 9-inch barrel on that, again with.
And you have a shorter version.
We do have a shorter version at 6 inches. So that is something that we do. Obviously, if you want, we can do without the brace, but who would want to do that?
Yeah. F the ATF guys. Yeah, cool. And then we'll check out your little pistol. You said a 3-inch barrel on the pistol.
3-inch barrel on our pistol.
Gosh, that trigger's really nice too.
About 2¼ pound trigger pull on it. And that's pretty much across the board for all of our rifles and pistols.
Yeah, it just fell right out too on the release.
It did.
Yeah, Rugers they're not that smooth.
Nah,
Yeah.
I haven't come across one that has been.
Well, you saw Eric and I go head to head about which guns we like, and I'm like,
Yep.
man, I'm the bargain rack kind of guy.
I did see that you're going with the bargain rack on that.
You know, you send me to the store, I'm going right to the 50% off section, even if it's a little too long or short. Like I'll fit those pants, but I'm seeing now where somebody can really appreciate the triggers, how smooth your actions are, and some of the designs, especially with how light they are. Because I've got this thing, every time you're holding a gun, you're going to appreciate how light it is.
Yep.
And who wants to carry dead weight? All right, last one. That's this one, right?
That is.
And you called this the...
This is our mini Scorpion, so it is a 3-inch barrel Scorpion. It's based off the Ruger Mark III platform, but we make everything internal. So, bolt release on it, DLC coated bolt, so you can really run it dry. We have not actually ran any oil on it today. We have not had any malfunctions on it.
Well, you've only shot a few rounds through this today.
A few.
Yeah. And these are subs.
These are standard velocity.
But the short barrel is going to cut it
They'll
down
be-
for us?
Correct.
Gosh, man. Oh, that's great. Who's the suppressor?
That is a rugged Mustang.
Rugged. Yeah, this thing is, the trigger's really sweet on it. I mean, I like that you put the Hogue grips on it. And this idea too, because that little tabs.
Those little tabs pitch.
Yeah, this is a good design. And the DLC just makes a ton of sense because 22s are dirty.
They're dirty.
Yeah, this
And
is...
The DLC on there, just take a little rag to it, wipe it off, throw a little oil, just like a drop or two on the recoil rod, and you're good to go.
Cool stuff, man. I'm coming to appreciate your product line a bit more now. Maybe it's worth further investigation. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for letting us shoot your toys, educating us to the differences. I super appreciate how lightweight. The Angstadt stuff, let's do them a due service real quick. Did we shoot one of those already?
We have not shot one of those.
Let's talk to that real quick. This is not the interchangeable barrel. This is a fixed barrel.
This is a fixed barrel. So this is our replacement receiver with the Angstadt Arms, the Vanquish 22 barrel on it. So it is just standard 10.
And you DLC'd that too.
We did DLC the bolt on that, so it makes it nice and easy to clean up.
And this is, I think they were telling me it's very user serviceable.
It is. So it just thread off the outer tube and then pull it off. There's no baffles in there, so you can just wipe it right down.
Well, let's see what she sounds like real quick. Because we've got some intro suppressed, and man, they are so darn quiet, especially these 22s. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that sounds really, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not fair when you're comparing a 22 to whatever's going on behind me. Yeah, that's great lineup, great products. Thanks for the education, and gosh, man, we're gonna have to reach out to you and talk more on especially the straight pull. What a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, sound be damned.
Sound downrange.
Cool. And thanks for following the channel, man. We
Yeah,
really
no
appreciate
problem.
your support.
Thanks, Rob.
Cool. As always, guys, stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't be lazy. It's right there. Hit the like button. Do it. Do it. All right. Stay safe, guys.